Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. Today I have a HS600D by Holy Stone. They make some of the most fantastic drones I've ever flown. So let's open this up and take a look at, see what we get inside. So right away, it comes in a case, and I don't know what it is about cases, but anything that comes in a case just kind of like screams like good quality to me. And that is a pretty big case, so there should be a lot of stuff in there. So let's check it out, see what we get. So right away, it's got a Velcro strap on it, and it's got this outer pocket so you can kind of put some stuff that you need to get to quickly. Let's unzip that. Okay, there is a lot in here. So I love how that is. My goodness, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That is the remote. And it has a strap for the case. I'm actually going to put that on real quick just because that just makes things so much easier. So you can kind of wear it as a, I was going to say satchel, but you know, across your body, kind of have it sitting behind you. Or like a laptop bag. So that's just, I mean, awesome. Okay, all right, back to it. I know it's about the case, but so you get a bunch of stuff in. Man, it's like it just keeps on going. All right, that's that. There's a bunch of spare propellers, 2 big beefy batteries. So this thing is just. It's got like a little separator. I know it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's got a little separator down at the bottom. And then, like I said, that is the drone compartment, so you can kind of see. It's got some side compartments too. And this bag is full of everything. I know, like it's a bag. I get it. All right, so we'll put the spare propellers back in there, and then I love how this comes up. Pretty neat. And then that is your basically holder that you're going to put your cell phone on, which acts as like kind of like your camera. So that is pretty neat. And then you have your 2 little joystick pieces down here. They come out, and that is your C plug because the remote is rechargeable, so you can have some fun doing that. And then these screw down into place. That's pretty neat. And then these are always ultra comfortable, and it has just enough grip on the top of it that you're going to have very precise movements. So I love that, and give you kind of an idea. So your phone will fit right on top like that. So I even have a case on mine, and it fits in there really well. So we'll get to that more when we get to outside and we get to flying that. I'm going to charge this all up, but let me open this up before we get into everything else, because we want to make sure that we have the most battery charge that we can. And again, that is the little port on the side, little C plug there that we can charge that up with. 2 batteries. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. And then this is going to be all your charging cables for everything. So you get 3 charging cables, obviously. And actually, I stand corrected. This is going to be a phone connector that will connect to your iPhone or your Android phone. That will connect it to the remote. And then this is going to be one of the charging cables. And again, when we get outside and ready for flight, I'll go over all that stuff too. So you get 2 C's, 1 to charge the battery, 1 to charge up the remote as we go. So let's get everything charging. Then we'll go outside and take a look at how this will unfold and fly. But I'll unfold it now for you. That is, I mean, that is a big, big drone by today's standards. Okay. So, and then that is your bottom landing sensor. And it has like some little warnings on it, so obviously make sure you take those off. And then let's take a quick preview of the camera that we have on here in the gimbal. So that is how you disconnect that. That is your gimbal. Absolutely awesome. There is a protective coating on this camera. Make sure you take that off. That's protected during shipping. I notoriously end up leaving those on, and you won't get as crisp as a quality camera view if you leave that on. Believe me, I've done a whole flight with that little plastic protective cover on there, and then I like get to the video, I'm like, what is that? But anyway, so anyhow, let's charge it up. I'll fold those back up again for easy transportation outside, but that is how you do that. This is so big. I mean, it's not too big, but it's big enough compared to some of the other, 249 gram drones. So anyway, stay tuned. Okay, so I was going to do a setup outside. However, overnight after I charged everything up, the temperatures dropped and I got a huge snowstorm that came in, like 12 plus inches. So we're going to do the setup inside, and then we will, hopefully the GPS signal will get through my big garage here. And then we will go outside and we'll do a flight, and I'll show you what the snowy mountains look like up in our area. So anyway, so this is the drone. We are going to put the battery in just to kind of get that ready to go. And I do have a SD card that we are going to put in on the side, and I'll show you where that goes. I believe it's under, nope, maybe on this side. Well, we got to open the wings up anyway, so let's open that up completely. And then you can see the SD card slot is right underneath here. So we are going to put that slot in. So now it's got the card in place, and we're going to remove the camera gimbal, I guess protector is the best way to call it. So this is going to be the front of your drone, and you do have a user manual where there is a lot of stuff in here. Definitely read through this. There's a lot of information before your first flight. But it does come with a quick start guide, so you can kind of like go through and see everything that you need. So we're going to open this up, and then that's going to bring us to the charge part, which we have done. Putting in a battery, getting that set, arms out, landing gear down, which I forgot to do, so we can do that real quick right now. Getting the transmitter ready. So I'm going to get the transmitter cables ready to go here, and we got that set, and then there is a little place in there that we can hook up our phone to. Alright, so the app we're looking for is called HS600D. There's actually a QR code in the beginning of the manual that you can basically scan with your phone and you get it. I already have it installed on my phone since I have a bunch of different drones. So I'm going to open that up. So that is kind of what your screen is going to look like. So you are going to get the transmitter ready, which is basically you have a C connection here on the side. So you want to put that kind of like facing down, push that in, and then there's going to be a C connection here inside the remote. Let me kind of get you a little bit better focus there. And it is like right there. So we're going to twist it this way, since that's the way we're going to mount our phone into that. Sorry if my head got in the way there. Okay. And then you basically are putting your phone into the holder, so it's nice and snug. Let me get it to reorientate the right way there. Okay. And pairing, what we're going to do is we're basically going to hold the power button down for 3 seconds, and that will turn the drone on. And I have never set a drone up in my studio garage, so this is going to be interesting. So we'll see how that works. I'm sure everything's going to blow out of the way once the rotors start turning, and I'll turn them off just as quickly, and then we'll bring it outside so we're ready for flight. Okay, on this it's a quick tap and then a hold. So that's showing it's powering on and connecting. and it's looking for the GPS satellites as well, so it might have a little bit of a hard time doing that inside here. Okay, we're going to go into the control, so you basically hit control, and then that's going to help auto connect everything, so you can see how the lights are blinking rapidly. And then it's telling me immediately the SD card needs formatting, so I just click on that and then you hit confirm. Okay, and then it formatted the card, so we're ready to start recording on that. And just to check that, so up here you have camera and video, so we can hit record, and then we can see that little record button going in that corner. And again, this will make a lot more sense when you have this all down in front of you. Okay, to calibrate the compass, you basically want to hold the joysticks basically up into this corner like this, and then it's going to put the calibration mode on the screen, and basically what you're doing is you are turning it around until it beeps, and it beeped. And then you're going to be doing a quick turn like this, and then that's going to have the compass calibrated, and it's going to basically hook you back up to the screen, so now you know that you are connected. It is looking for the GPS connection, so with the satellites and indoors I'm gonna have a problem doing that, so I'm gonna go outside and get ready to do that. But real quick, takeoff mode is basically you're putting in like into the motors down into both corners like this, and that will get you ready for takeoff. And then the rest is basically controlling the flight directions, which is laid out in this manual. So again, read through the manual. There's a lot of information in here. Let's go outside, get ready for a flight, and I will show you exactly how that works from takeoff, and we go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, so to get everything going, that will engage. We are recording, and here we go.
right, Brian from Godwell Hall, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.